Oh, he is pulling some line. I hope I don't break this off. I only got 6-pound test on. He is going. What's going on, everybody? The Off Day Angler here, back with another video. Me and my buddy Zach are going to do a float down the Little Pigeon. It's a different section we haven't fished before, so hopefully we'll still get some good bites. Hopefully he won't outfish me again today, but I think it'll be a good day, so let's go catch some fish. Rock wall's gotta hold some fish. There we go. Oh man, he came off right at the kayak. Hit me on the drop on the Hellgrammite and shook me off. Just a normal Nikko Hellgrammite I usually use. Well, even though we lost it, it was the first fish of the day, so at least we've caught something. Oh, came off, had something small. Oh, still do. Woo! Hey, he is fighting. That's a smallie. He's broke me off too. Yeah, so he broke me off. But nice little smallie, wasn't expecting that. Super shallow water. First landed fish on the day on the welfare rod of all things. But I'll take it. I'll take it. Woo! As long as I don't flip it. We didn't die. Mention it. Of all things for that smallmouth to hit me on, there's this little trout magnet. And these things seem pretty versatile on what they can catch. Of course, smaller, usually smaller bass when it is bass, but surprised me nonetheless. Usually it's panfish or actual trout. So that was pretty cool. Looks like Zach's got a fish. It's a pretty nice fish. Yeah. So yet again, we're bass fishing and caught a nice sized drum. Fish, that's how I feel about it. I think you broke my reel off my bait caster. So pretty nice fish. It's another one for the books. Here's your paddle back. Dedicated man lost his paddle to get the fish in. Yeah. Yep, there we go. That's a smallmouth on the trout magnet. I don't want to break this one off. He's a little bit bigger than the last one too. He's pulling me right into this tree. I'm gonna tire himself out a little bit. He's got a really pretty color to him too. There we go. That's a better fish. So that is, to me, the first decent smallmouth of the day. It's a pretty fish, probably, I don't know, pound. Real pretty color on them. Again, hitting these tiny lures. We've been throwing big baits, bass baits, and haven't had a whole lot of luck. But the smaller we seem to go, the better fish we seem to catch. So we'll get him back in the water. Nice fish. That was on little Nikko Caddisfly on just a little 1/32 jig head. I was just jigging it real slow and he killed it. Oh, that's another fish. Yep. There we go. That's another one. Also feels pretty decent. Oh, he is pulling some line. I hope I don't break this off. I only got 6-pound test on. He is going. He is going with it. Oh man. Dang it. Broke. Sure enough, it broke. That was big. Man. He was stripping line. I knew I should have cleaned up that line. It had a little nick in it. Man, that was a good fish. Guys, Zach got another one. Nice. That's a nice smallmouth.
Yeah.
So they seem to like insects, smaller. I guess they feed more on that stuff here. Insects, smaller stuff. He got his on a grub, twisty tail grub. So I'm using the Caddisfly. So we haven't had much luck on traditional cranks or spinners or even craws or worms and stuff. So hey, we're catching them. That's all that matters. There we go. Something feels pretty small. Little rock bass. Got a rock bass. Pretty little fish nonetheless. It's another one for the books. I'll take it. This time he hit the top trout magnet I had on above the Caddisfly. Oh, that's something small. In case anybody wonders what the rapids are like on this float, if you're like me, you always do. Can't see them ahead of time. They're pretty mild, pretty shallow, but there are some big rocks. See Zach's dragging up there. Oh yeah. Looks like we got a few more rapids coming up. Have to navigate away from the big rocks. I like the way those look. Just worried about busting my butt. Not so much worried about getting wet. Not too bad. That's a fish right on the drop. Not too big of a guy. All right. Nice little smallie. Not a big guy, but it's another fish for the day. Always fun, even the small ones. All right, we'll get him back in the water. There we go. Oh, that was a nice smallmouth came off. Man. Oh, we got a little baby guy. Tiny smallmouth. So nothing to brag about, but another fish. Not the fish I just got. I'd come off, but I like any bite. Got it back in, and off you go. I know. Oh, got something. Oh, I had two on. That would have been a first. I mean, I guess it kind of was. Stay out of these rocks. All right, so little bluegill there. Had two on at the same time. My two different hooks. I've never had that happen. Looks like I nicked him a little bit in his gill, maybe. Never had that happen before, and I almost got them both to the boat. That was short-lived. So anyway, another fish for the day. All right, guys, we're getting pretty close to the end of our float, and we're getting pretty worn out. It's about 1 o'clock, heat of the day now. So I'd say the fish are hiding, and we're about to go hide. So. Oh, got a little baby. Tiny smallmouth. All right, another little baby fish. Get that. I don't know. I think my camera moved a little bit, so hopefully that's in the shot. Another small guy. We'll let him go, and we'll keep moving on. All right, guys, what a day! Definitely going back there. Caught a nice amount of fish today. Still mad at myself. I knew that line was frayed on that big fish, and I should have retied it. And I said, it'll be all right, and lost the biggest fish of the day. Still surprised most of them were hitting the smaller stuff and didn't have luck with traditional bigger bass baits. But again, I'll use whatever works. So it was a good day. Thanks for watching. Help me out. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up below. Hit the subscribe button below if you enjoyed it. Lets me know to keep going. And we'll catch you guys later.